Well, good morning and welcome to the Morning Report. My name is Willie Lawson. The Morning Report is a production of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Trust that you are well on this. It's Thursday. Wow. Thursday already. Wow, this week is just gone. And we just fill our lives up with so much stuff that time gets away from us because we can't focus on one single thing. But it is Thursday, and I was outside, took the garbage out. Very nice, beautiful day here in West Central Florida. Uh, what we learned yesterday was that of all the things that we learned yesterday, that they do handle things differently in Texas than they do in New York. I think that we have to remember this when we start talking about this Republican or that Republican or this conservative or that conservative. Where you live has a big impact on how things get done or don't get done. Um, University of Texas at Austin, and Austin's battle cry is what? Our slogan is "Keep Austin Weird." So it's Texas. It's the Texas bit of California that they kind of allow because they do this really big live music festival. I think South by Southwest is in Austin, if I'm not mistaken. And South by Southwest is kind of cool. Anyway, students at University of Texas in Austin were warned that the Palestinian Solidarity Committee, we've heard this PSC before because it's at Columbia and NYU and these other places, because it isn't grassroots, it's astroturf. That their protest was unauthorized, that y'all just can't go crazy on campus, and demonstrators would face consequences. This is a word that is an important word because a lot of your children have grown up with no consequences for their actions. They were told they would have consequences if they went ahead with the event. However, hundreds of protesters still flooded the campus as students walked out of class to occupy the campus's lawn before the Texas state troopers on horseback immediately interfered. Occupy. What did I tell you the other day? This is all part of the very same thing. This is all from the Occupy Wall Street people. This is all the same thing, all the same tactics, all the same thing. The sad fact of the matter is that this has really so very little to do with Hamas. Because if this was about Hamas, somebody who was advocating for the health and safety of people who are in Gaza would be looking at Hamas and going, you folks have been in charge. They're like Democrats. You've been in charge of the government here for years and years and years. Why aren't you focusing your efforts instead of eliminating Israel on building up the infrastructure and the educational system and the healthcare system of those that had voted you to be in charge of these things? Why are you doing what you're doing? There's not one single voice that's doing that, not one. So this isn't about people who live in Gaza. This isn't about free power. It's not. It isn't. Look at the imagery. Look at the same fist, the same socialist fist. Look at the same tactics, blocking the roads to glue, tying themselves together and interlocking on the whole nine. It's the same tactics because it's the same people. designed to do one thing: disrupt our economy and cause division here in the United States, with the hope of this. And you think this is a big jump, but it's not a big jump, not for these people, to disrupt the economy and bring down the largest, most successful capitalist state in the history of man. Anyway, so DPS confirmed that at least 20 demonstrators have been arrested. We're going to show some footage here, if I remember, in the editing. I really need to write this stuff down. Video footage shows protesters being pushed back by authorities, forming a human chain link. They could be heard. They could be heard yelling at the state troopers, calling them pigs, and shouting "Free, free Palestine." Oh my gosh! A Democrat Representative Gina Joza criticized the arrests because she has to, saying unless there was an actual threat of violence, this is out of hand. No, no. The idea was you don't have authorization to do this on our campus, and to keep our campus safe and orderly, organizations will have to, I don't know, follow the rules, not make up some. Well, we weren't hurting anybody, because that's what children who are out of control do. Well, we didn't hurt anybody. Did you follow the rules? Well, but no, there was a procedure, and you didn't follow it, and you were told, don't do it. You know, don't do it. You were warned, but then you went ahead and did it anyway, and now you're upset because there were consequences. You were told. T-ball. T-ball was a socialist plot to bring down America. It just was. It had to be. It T-ball had to be a socialist plot to bring down America, and it's working. Alrighty. Thank you ever so much for coming onto the morning report. We appreciate you being here. Until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself. We will see you when we see you. Bye bye now.